Hey guys, it's Dave. I wanted to do a video on the importance and the value of finding your passion and kind of how I came to the epiphany in my life, and some actions and kind of experience of how you might be able to find that. Um, so I'll just start off with a story. It was early on, it's actually later, middle of my real estate investing career. I was a police officer, and as a police officer, we'd go to court in the morning and have long shifts if we arrested somebody because it would go over our shift to process this person and do paperwork. So sometimes I was working 18, 24, even longer if a shift ran into another shift. So it'd be a 30-hour shift, and those were really grueling and extremely tiring. And we had a policy that if you worked, I can't remember how many hours, maybe it was 24 hours in a row, you were forced, or you could request off to your supervisor, say, hey, I need 8 hours to go sleep and come back and be recharged. And during this time as a police officer, I was also fixing properties. So during my downtime, I might go up, sleep in a property that I was working on. And so, or I'd take off as a police officer, I'd take vacation time and go work on properties. And some people would say, hey, you always take vacation. And I was really taking vacation to work on my other hobby, or my other passion. And when I really realized that real estate was my passion, is I was showing a property to a buddy of mine on the real estate license front. And I'd just been finished working on a property for like, I don't know, 14 hours, drove back to show him property, then was driving back to Baltimore to work on this investment property some more. And I completely realized at that point, it's like an epiphany, a light bulb went on, that I wanted to go back to work on the property, that I wanted to do all the real estate stuff. And, retrospectively looking at law enforcement and my police officer career, any time that I had worked like back-to-back shifts, there was no way I wanted to go back. I was just tired. I just wanted to get some rest, get some R&R. And what I've found is that the things that you get really giddy about, that you are talking about, that you like to talk about, when somebody asks you a question, you go into depth because you're excited about it. Those are your passions. Those, or they could be, and most likely they are, because you're getting excited about whatever it is that you have a passion for. Similarly, in like, I'll reference the 5 Love Languages book. When you're trying to figure out what love language you are, you can often just see what you're giving to other people. For instance, one of the love languages is quality time. If you're always trying to spend quality time with other people, usually, and you're doing that, and usually what you're doing for other people is actually your own love language, is what I've found. So very similar with your passion is what you're getting giddy about, what you're getting excited about, what you're being able to drive yourself to exhaustion. That is your passion. That's going to allow you to go so far in life, because it's hard to give up those things, because you have no problem working 40 hours in a row or 60 hours in a row. It doesn't matter. When it's not your passion, you're never going to want to do it. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to take a rest. You're going to want to take a break. And I'm not saying you don't want to do that with your passion, but you're much more likely to keep driving until you get uber successful, with your passion. So hopefully that helped. If you thought this was good content and you got something out of it, definitely like, subscribe, as we'll continue putting out content like this. See you guys.